Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is back in the basics. You're gonna do this is how we do text, baby. Man, that was back. You know what it is. Know what it is. The only place, all the 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 place gonna get it. All the place gonna get it. All the place gonna get it is right back in the basics. Chuck the deuce is how we do text, baby. Man, that was back. You know what it is. It is. Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real woman rise up. Fake woman rise down. Preacher, preacher. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is yo Harvey. Today's topic on top of it is Harvey. I just saw your video and you was talking about that we can do better. Yeah, we can do better. It's just the problem is we like to be this way. This is nothing new, but it's not just us to betray this scenario that how we being viewed to ourselves and anyone else. White people been portrayed and being viewed as like their selves as well. And every other race is Asian, Latinos, not just us. It's everybody. For example, I know what you're talking about because I noticed it too. I'm gonna call this video called "White Exception." White accept white accept white accept exceptions, whatever you want to call it. White accepted, white accepted, white accepted, and black pass. For years, if you look at certain TV shows, look how some white people been portrayed in certain shows. What's the first thing they think of white people? With the Nazi Klan and Nazi Klan and Nazi fascist statement uniform and Nazi robe, like the the Ku Klux Klan and the Vatican Klansman Church. But that's not all the sins of white people. We need to start talking about what it means for a real white person for Caucasoid. At least I respect Caucasoid. I respect the Ku Klux Klan and what they do and skinhead because they making their people look bad. Whites always portrayed in movies, been seen. They make fun of rednecks, but for people forget rednecks were slaves. They were. They were slaved by if it ain't the French or Great Britain, it'd be slaved by Spaniards. This is why they stranded on the field for so long. They got red lashes on their legs. They call them red legs because they were stranded working on the fields, farm field. I mean, for the barrios. This is why people need to do their research when they look into this. And also the suburban whites, they portrayed as being seen like this friendly neighbor type and the all American white American dream pie. I'm not a white person, but look how white people have been viewed and been seen, and especially white guys. They always portrayed as being this white savior, Jesus, white Jesus, complex because people have been saying for years that Jesus was not white. I don't know how true that is. Jesus is Jesus, but they say that's not Jesus. That's someone else. It's of a famous artery painter by somebody. I don't know their name, but some of the guy they say he was homosexual and almost had his brother killed, and his brother killed him to claim the throne over there in Rome. I'm telling you, there's some sick stuff that goes on in European, but Europeans have great cultures. I don't take that or none away from them. But at the same time, some was inspired by them, inspired other people, and we do the same thing. Now, white people do need to start portraying themselves in a positive light, how they want to be viewed and want to be seen, from the carcass, from the European to white Americans. For us, it have the way we portrayed is as black people, we've been seeing that we live in the jungle, thinking that we some violent savages and subhuman gate outcasts. White people been portrayed as being seen as being a neo post racist activist, make it seem like white people has been seen as this warrior pathic like and this serial killer mathic serial type. And we know all white people ain't like that, just like blacks ain't like this, what they think of us. Now I ain't gonna lie, a lot of that we do want to see how we want to be seen in ourselves. We can't complain just like the way we want people to see ourselves. You know, we betray each other all the time, especially in movies. If it ain't whites betrayed us and how they see us in the way, but we see ourselves, we portrayed ourselves a certain way. You got whites betray themselves in a certain way to how they perceive themselves to portray themselves in the wrong way, and they portray their wrong self when they see on black people. What I'm trying to say, all races are guilty with this mindset. Look how Asians been betrayed in certain movies towards themselves and how people view them, how people see them. You know, they think that Asians are nothing but your fortune teller, fortune cookies, thinking that Asians got some slendered and stranded eyelids, and thinking that they couldn't, you know, they more smartomatic, smartomatic than any other people, which is not true. You know, for some reason, whites are great people. Some can be great, but at the same time, some can be undisagreeable towards anyone that somebody does towards them. Black people, we need to be seen as we're humble people, but sometimes we can be too humble and too humbleistic on people. So, and then Asians, I look how Asians been betrayed. Look how Latinos been betrayed. They crossed the border. They couldn't speak no English, and thinking that they always say this too about Latino brothers and sisters, that their refrigerators is very how can I say, very disdainable, disgusted about their 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 um their um their their refrigerator. Like they couldn't clean up out their fridge, which is not true. That's everyone. Yeah, it's that, but it's everybody. Look how Middle East been portrayed as being this war terror, plotting America and anti-American, not really love America. They really love Americans, but some don't like America. They dislike America. Look how they portray Jews. Jews always been seen. They rip off, take off your money. They think that Jews run every goddamn thing. When you mention the Jews, they call you anti-Semitic. So how these shows, production shows, they got to take responsibility how people want to portray it and how people want to be seen. And you ain't lying. My folks do want to be accepted by Europeans so bad. The only way you're going to be exception from them, you got to be accepted for be accepted for yourself. If they're gonna like you, if they're gonna like you. If they don't, they don't. That's just the way it is. And I say the same to white people. If we gonna accept you for who you are as a person, regardless what your race are. If some of my folks don't accept you, that's just the way it is. People gonna be ignorant. That's how it is. That people been betrayed. So how they're so I hate these type of shows how black people been portrayed on TV. But what you expect? Because some of us wanted to see ourselves like that, and everybody else. How we expect everybody else gonna respect us, but we don't respect ourselves and don't respect anybody. And other cool people, they don't respect themselves. How they gonna respect people? Other people gonna respect them. But you right about one thing. My folks want to get that white exceptions white accepted so bad, because the reason why they do it, because they feel like deep down they come from these white brothers and sisters, and they are from the Bible, but their world is totally out world different than ours. White people like to go outdoors and explore. That's them. They're into that. Black community, on the other hand, we're not into that type of stuff. We're one of the people. We're like the gathering of life. We like to gather people around. Everybody. We like the everybody people that want to be around us, but we can't be around other people. See, it's sad that it have to be like that, but it is, and that's the problem when we're going to talk about diversity in this country. Because if it can't be no diversity towards us, what's the point of having diversity if we can't have diversity towards them, to everyone else? It's sad, but nobody wants diversity, not black or white. Because if that's the case, they're afraid they're killing their race. That's what it is. Because let's be honest. But you wasn't lying about Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels is just a piece of shit that portrayed on TV. I never saw the show Empire, but you ain't lying about this, because Empire just another spinoff of Power, 50 Cent show. Let's be honest. All that show was about black men trying to mainstride and struggle, trying to maintain and make it in the streets, and try to maintain and make it in the music. How music saved his life, and his wife got out of jail because she felt like she owned a part of the company just as much as he does. He got two sons. One is the straight son. He lived this playboy playing his playboy banishment all his life based on it being a womanized and womanized all women, different women. You could say that means they played this mandingo or dingle-ness stereotype, and his other brother played like he this trap in the door, trap in the closet type. He out of the closet revealed himself that he's gay, saying that black people are more homophobic. Look, we've been knowing there's black gays for years. I don't have nothing against the gays, but sometimes they can go too far when it comes to that. You got whites ain't down with this. Come on, Asians, Latinos, everybody knows the reason why they hate gays, because gays can't produce kids. That's why. Same thing, they don't like interracial dating because they're afraid they integrate and braiding out of their race. That's their fear. That's whites' fear, and Asians and everybody else. Even blacks are afraid of that too. But we claim that we the most dominant. See, we could be towards hatred towards anyone else, and hatred towards us and everybody else. Nobody shouldn't be racist, period. If you want to stick with your own race, fine. But don't bitch about it, don't complain, and quit blaming certain ethnicity, and that goes to the same other race. Everybody got to take themselves accountable. But I stopped watching TV a long time ago because some of these shows that people portrayed on TV, it made me sick. But then again, they making money. They don't care about uplift the image between make a better life for so the black community. They don't care less. Whites don't care either. They're gonna portray themselves how they want to be seen. They just want to make money. Like that show Half Nots and Half Guys. I don't like that show because all that show is portrayed make it seem like whites on top, black on the bottom. But ever since Obama in there, they make it seem like black's gonna be on top and white's on the bottom. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard. For anybody who thinks like that, you know damn well TV is nothing but a certain illusioning network out illusion your mind. That just come on. I don't buy anything what the TV says. But Lee Daniel need his ass whooped because this black man. But like I said again, but you wasn't lying. He said all kinds of shit. But some of our people are fucked up, man. They are really fucked up in there. They trying to get that white accepted so bad. White accepted so bad. They do everything they can. Cause beware, there's black Europeans out here. Oh yeah. Why you think black Americans call African Americans you think you're white? What they're really saying, you're not 100% white. You got some European ancestry in you. For years, people been saying that blacks been fucking whites. Come on. There are whites out there, not a lot. There's a couple of whites out there got some African ancestry. Let's be for real. Because that's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years ever since the world existed on this planet Earth. I mean, not a war existed ever since this when this world was beginning to turn, when the world was about to begin of a new world existence on no existence of this world. That's what I'm trying to get at. But my point is this, man. Not just blacks want to have black community want to have a white accepted. You got white people want to get a trying to get a black pass. What I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say, like people like Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake, he can sing around black folks, but he don't want to be around black folks. You see what I mean? See that right there. It's the same way like Eminem. Eminem, people been saying for years. I don't know if it's true. Eminem is a racist or not. Some say Eminem that he's a culture vulture. For years they called white people culture vultures because everything that blacks create, not everything, but a couple of things, it's been taken and rewrite history the things that Europeans does. But it's supposed to be given the props where it's originated at. But we take the same things for sports activities, but theirs is started from Europeans. Let's be honest. If their culture both are we cultures borrowers, For some reason, people don't want to reverse it, because if they thought about it, they would have got it. I get tired of hearing not only white community complain, but I get tired of hearing blacks complain and everybody else. Because if they really want diverse, are you going to divide us together, or are you going to disdivide us together? Because at the end of the day, people going to be ignorant. That's just the way it is. I never buy in this racism stuff, because all it is just is a race, is a social construct. That's all it is. It's a race agenda that people make money, and it make not only the white community look bad, it make the black community look bad. It make the whole entire world will all end of the humanity course. If you think that people want everybody together, then you dumb as naive as you think. Now me, only way to deal with this problem, we need to start looking at people as people, not based on their color, based on how they are and how they act and how they brought up. But we can't judge them for who they is, who they are, and where they come from, regardless what certain skin tone they have, what certain sexual preference they have, if they gay or straight, regardless what certain main purpose or main unpurposed religion believe. If they Christian, they're Satan. People need to get off of that. They really do. They need to get off of that, because we're not gonna move past as a people. We're gonna dispass as a people as a whole to a whole entire race. So Harvey, I understand where you come from, and not only that, white people trying to get a black pass. That some of them, that there was a movie based upon. It was called White Boys, and the movie is about these three white suburb kids trying to imitate and marketate it, or trying to be black, but they don't know what it's like being black. One of the guys named Flip. He went to Chicago and thought he was gonna live a lifestyle being a rapper, talking about how gangster he is, and knowing he don't live like that. These are wiggers. Cause next month I make a video talk about wiggers. Then he found out what it's real like living in the hood. And his black friend tried to tell him, look, you don't know what it's like being black. And it don't. Whites can't be black and black can't be white. Just be yourself. If you mix between of that, you're both, or you can make some just make choice if you go to decide. But everybody has their own destiny, they have their own destiny to fill. So Harvey, I understand where you come from, because whites and blacks are just alike. Whites want to get a black pass, and blacks trying to get a white accepted. That's that a white white accepts it. White acceptance means they want to be accepted. So all I can say about this, we just melon void and melon unavoid people, and that's just the way it is. And Harvey, that's a good video. Keep doing what you're doing, brother, because we need more people like you in the YouTube expressing this issue certain manner. Because I've been hearing this issue all my life. That's just the way things are, the way people are, and you gotta love how they are. That's just the way it is. But one good thing about it, as long as we can live beyond peace and create peace, we can live in harmony to everybody together. It's always going to be hate towards anybody else's way. But once we make a better solution, we can make a better day and better way. So Harvey, God bless. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. All right. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. You're gonna do this is how we do text, baby. Until next time. All right. All right. Peace of them out.